hate that. Yeah, but at least I feel good because 4 days I was pretty under the weather. Yeah, but no, feeling good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I think we're live.
So you got that Borderlands 3.
No, I think are we live?
Shit! I think we're live.
Are we fucking?
Wow.
Oh my god, no!
Nicely
no way.
done.
Where?
And
Hold
we're
on.
ending the show early tonight, folks. So thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
Thanks a bunch. So
Yeah,
we'll be
I just
back next week with a much shorter show.
Yeah.
I don't see anything on YouTube yet.
I don't either.
Hey,
Oh, I got the notice.
It'll be a 10-second delay.
Yeah.
Mine says live in like 5 minutes at 9 p.m.
I don't know, guys. All I know is that the cool thing about this is that now I don't need to look at my ugly mug because, like, since this isn't like the auto switching.
I know it switches the little tiny one in the top corner. Yeah, that's all you got.
Yeah. So,
Wait, actually, which layout are you using?
Whatever the default one is with the thumbnails on the right.
On
side.
the right
Yeah.
side.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was.
Works the best.
Nice.
I figured out
So,
I had the generic.
I'm still
YouTube
not seeing
settings
us
in
on
there.
live. I'll ask IRC to let us know.
Yeah, and be
If
kind.
and when
Yeah.
see us go live.
I've never streamed anything before, although this says there's 0 dropped frames.
Hey.
There's something.
Yeah, you don't have to clean those up off the floor. That's always good.
I hate picking those up. Takes forever picking all that up.
Yeah, I might have to adjust audio levels and stuff, but
So is this the same the link, the 182 arcade hangout?
I don't know. Actually, it should. In theory, it should be because
probably create a new
I
video,
copied.
yeah.
No, I copied that stream key and that server address that's in that that show title setup. So in theory, we should be broadcasting under that same name.
But we're not. I can't see us though.
Yeah, it says not going to be live till 9 o'clock.
Yeah, that's what mine says too.
We got 4 minutes.
3 minutes now. I got 3 minutes and 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So that might be a thing with streaming because Twitch stream.
Oh wait, it's on a different link. Wait a minute.
Oh well, that's true because I did set up an event today.
Oh, here it is. No, it's live. It's on a different link.
Sweet.
Oh.
It's
But when you're in YouTube searching for it, it finds the one that says not live till 9 p.m.
Yeah. So maybe we need to kill that one then.
Well, there might be a second one because that was the one
It's called
I was trying to set up.
The name of it's different. It's called Arcade Hangout Live Stream. It doesn't say a number or anything.
Oh, I wonder if that's something I needed to change.
Well, no, because like the thing was, I was trying to set up a new channel, or it's like a regular stream, so it's probably the one that's that's scheduled.
Okay.
But it's never going to go live.
So here, I'll put that.
Okay,
It's a different link.
Live stream one, yes.
See, I just put it in the chat if you guys want to click it.
Yeah, everyone can see it, including the IRC.
Yeah, so we went live for like 20 minutes now.
No,
No.
3.5 minutes. But I will tell you this: that since it's fucking working, I'm getting a drink now.
Yeah,
good.
Well deserved. Well deserved.
Well deserved drink.
Yeah, we're all cheersing to Jim's right now.
Yay!
Yay!
Cheers, buddy.
Good job, Jim's.
Clinkies.
Clink.
Look at that. IRC has figured it out. Hey, Leo.
They're not going to watch anyway.
Holy
Hey,
shit.
Leo's here.
That was a big fucking mug. What's going on?
Haven't seen you in a while.
Mark, you
What have you
put the
been
link in
doing?
IRC.
A whole lot of nothing. I've been doing a lot of work. I did get a up and down game a couple months ago that I got that's working just fine. So that's a nice little game to the collection. I'll have to show that around next time. Had a blast at Sneak Fest too, which was hopefully Dave gave enough prep, enough highlights of what happened on that. But yeah, just been missing you guys.
Your highlights from that show? Because that. What was your favorite parts of BroFest through your 9?
So, oh boy, let's not think. Well, Brian Koo, who again showed up when we ordered food somehow.
Coincidence, of course.
He was quote unquote boxed into the cabin we were in. he was like, "Oh, dude, I can't get out of here. What am I gonna do?" And we had a number to go call the main line to get out there too. And I call and like going out there, waiting. And we go out there. And it's like, wait a minute, you got like 20 feet of room on your right hand side. Just back up your little like Honda Civic car and get out of there. But the person who had blocked him in had heard us and woke up at like 2 a.m. to let him out. Pulled out and then pulled back. And we were like, we're so sorry. And Dave, of course, is apologizing because he's drunk as shit. And it's just like, oh, I'm so sorry. The tournament was a lot of fun. We had our first ever bilingual Frogger blindfold event. We had a French family that was there who participated in it.
Wow.
And
French,
they,
like from France or French Canadian?
no, from France. And they,
From
the
real
mother only
France.
spoke French, and she was just.
I mean, it's not as impressive.
Yeah,
but-
No, not nearly as impressive.
Good question.
Sorry,
and,
Canada.
The fellow just didn't know English, so
Ouch.
she was just saying whatever the word is for up, and like she had like the husband would say when she says this, that means up. So
Island Pirate said "Le Frogger."
Yeah, what is lay up?
The fun part of that,
What is lay down? What is lay left? Lay right? Come on.
The funny part of that too, when they didn't pre-register, they kind of just were having to be there too, and they were like, parlez-vous, and they like talking around too, and Dave's like, hey, what's your accent? I'm like, really, Dave? Seriously? It's like, it's fucking French. Like, all they were missing was a fucking beret to be like any more French to go around there too. Like, it's seriously, Pepe Le Pew was walking around being like, hey, can you tone it down just a little bit here? Like, you know. But I really enjoyed hanging out the cabin and just kind of.
He said, "A la gauche is left." I'm so glad that no one had to say that to me playing blindfolded Frogger.
Yeah.
Screaming, gooch, gooch,
Yeah.
gooch.
Whoa,
Like,
whoa, hey,
stop grabbing my
hey.
ass. That's my taint.
Yeah.
I lost the Candlepin event by 1 pin, which I'm really
Oh,
just a little pissed at.
Aw.
Just a little pissed at. Still a little pissed at there too. But
I bet you were dramatic too. I wish I was there to see it.
yeah, I had a strike on the last frame and then 8 fill, lost by 1. Yeah, not that I remember it.
No. Who won?
The Austin, the same kid that won the year prior.
Oh, yeah.
He's a ringer.
He's a ringer. He paid somebody off. With magnets. He does it with magnets.
Yeah,
He comes with his own shoes and his own balls.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, it was a lot of fun. We just kind of walked, just hung out, had some beer, just chilled. It was a good time. I'm happy. It was really nice to get away too for that weekend too. It's nice to see Dave. He's not on here, right? All right, good. I want to fucking know that. So.
Right. We don't want to say nice things in
don't
front
tell
of
him
him.
that shit. Yeah, tell
No.
him he's a pain in the ass the whole time. But yeah, other than that, it's been a whole lot of nothing. It's just been work, and then I should be on the show a lot more going forward now. So looking forward to getting back in the swing of things.
Cool.
All work.
Yay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All work.
It's Leo a dull boy.
Yeah, exactly. Cheers to that.
Yeah.
Mm.
I like the bottom of the beer mug cam, especially since we can see the liquid in it. That's perfect.
Yes, unlike the other people around here who are very fancy and know how to do this stuff on a computer, the link was on Slack, so I'm like, well, I just got to do this via my phone because I'm stupid and don't know how to do any other way. So, yeah.
Wow.
No, I like it because eventually, like when we start seeing your face and when we can see like the teeth when you're drinking, it's like, oh, time for a refill for Leo.
Don't stop to the wet of his teeth. Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, that's our show, everybody. Good night.
All right, everyone. It's good to see
And
you
we're out
all.
of time. We'll see you next week.
No, we're tired now. I was emotional. Whew.
The stress. I don't think I
So-
could possibly go to work tomorrow.
So are we going to try and set it up this way? Like we're doing it right now?
No, I think
No,
we're going to work on something better than this. This is a
Should we-
stopgap.
Should we just pay the fee and bite the bullet? And
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so.
I'd vote for that, if we want
Yep.
to do it that way.
Because it works. It does work well. It's just, I don't mind paying. If we all pay in some money, it won't be that much money.
Yeah.
Right?
I
It's
agree.
worth it for us to be background noise for people who are chatting in the IRC.
Yeah.
In their own separate show.
Yeah.
And we have a Patreon page.
You can join our mug club. Exactly. If you're a Patreon subscriber, you'll get a,
You just need enough to cover our
We'll,
feeds.
we'll add you to the disclaimer each week.
Yeah. And
Each
for
week we will mail you an autographed picture of Gleek's butt crack.
Oh,
Yeah.
all
Autograph
level
his
5
butt crack.
tiers get a free download of the disclaimer video
Look at that.
and the holiday video every year.
The holiday video is going to be a bonus video. We also, send out to private people who send us money. No, it's,
and
We're making a sneak peek.
stand up every month. Mark will tell a minute's worth of jokes every month too. As
Yeah.
part of that. Yeah.
I'll tell a dirty joke a month.
Exactly. There you go. There you go.
We did warn you this was going to be an absolute
no. This was not actually even supposed to happen.
Yeah, we might. I didn't know if we are going to have a show tonight or not. So.
Roll the dice. So again, all thanks to Jim Bodini
Yay,
Absolutely.
Jim.
Info as always.
Yay.
to make the streaming happen.
Oh, yeah.
For 5 minutes. No.
So
I kept
Jim's-
looking at the clock and I'm like, oh man,
Jim's
we're gonna
doing
get this
this
going.
to
It's gonna be
his
like midnight, and then I'm gonna be like insistent that we go for at least half an hour, and then I'm gonna get to sleep at like oh well.
See, we have to pay for that service because what if Jim's like doing volleyball or whatever, and he comes like an hour late, and
Yeah.
we're all just sitting around for Jim.
We've already done like an hour worth of small talk. We're like, where the fuck is Jim? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
And we're not even live, and IRC is going crazy.
But all 4 of them, and then by the time we do get live, we're like, oh, now we're out of things to say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We're all too drunk to talk. Sorry. Good night.
Yeah.
Which are usually the best shows, let's face it. Yeah. Hello, you guys.
I wish you lived in my town.
Yeah, you say that a lot.
I know.
You're my favorite. I wish I had some
True.
friends that here to play my games. They're just quiet and dormant.
Yeah. Oh my god, if we put all of our games together, we would have such an amazing collection.
We'd have like an
arcade.
Aladdin's Castle arcade.
Yeah, pretty much.
Castles and coasters.
Well, just your arcade alone, Mock, we got like 4,000 plus games.
I know. All we need is
Oh, nice.
we just need a telephone booth.
How's that, Necros? I think I just forgot to change it. He was saying my audio is left channel only, and that's because normally I use voice meter, but with OBS I had to add it, and it's only there's a different setting
Sounds
for
stereo to me.
yeah.
You sound-
you had to down mix.
You
it to the
sound
mono.
beautiful.
Yeah.
And you have your
As
light on
always,
now
Jim.
too.
Mm.
Yes. Fine.
Do you have a record light, Jim? Does it have like the little the
Oh, nice. No, this is a movie. It's Pump Up the Volume. Yeah.
Yeah,
I want
that
like
was totally appropriate.
Let's get Gak to build one of the little light boxes
Oh,
with that
fuck
on there.
yes. I
That'd
would
be
love to
Yes.
have that in the arcade.
Just
Jack, do you know what we're talking about?
one big one right there.
Live recording live now or something.
So
Sign?
pump up the volume. So in the
Right.
movie, he had a light when he was live, and it would turn on. It was a really elongated, fucked up. I can totally make elongated middle finger.
Okay.
It was in a little light box, and that's how he knew
All
it
right.
was live.
I'll have to
Yeah.
look that up.
I could totally make the artwork for you. That was
Yes.
I could 3D sculpt it. We could.
There you go.
We can. Yeah.
we could make a
We'll 3D print it with.
spring loaded with a little
and-
thing that just does this.
There we go.
Well, let's not get crazy.
I didn't
We'll
want to
just LED it.
I almost spilled some beans about something with a spring loaded thing, and I just stopped.
Yeah.
That you're working on. So yeah, I did. You just I know I did. I stopped it, but it's spring loaded.
This shit's so weird
Yeah,
to
Keith-
watch this. Like watch
Keith and I
this.
are working out the kinks on that too. By the way.
I've got artwork I will send to you this week for
Yeah. Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, because I gotta still do that too. Yeah, the cleanup stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, Grinkers,
Yes.
VIP is now shut down. How we are in the fucking pipe 5x5? Is that what it is? 5x5 Grinkfest.
Wow.
Nice.
Nice.
So what was the total numbers so far?
I couldn't tell you. So we finished that shit on Sunday, officially closed. So I got some
Sunday.
reconciliation.
Someday.
figure out what the
Someday.
final
Oh,
numbers.
we lost Carrie. She has the numbers, right?
No, well, I mean, it's in the spreadsheet, but I haven't reconciled it with my PayPal to make sure that everything's
Oh,
good.
right. Okay.
There's some reconciliation that needs to happen, so that'll happen. We'll announce
Awesome.
maybe. I'm waiting for the announcement for the cloud thread for me to do all.
But it was give or take right around 100, right? Somewhere
Right
around
around
there.
100. Yep.
Nice.
We hit our magic point that we wanted to hit, which was 100 VIPs,
Nice.
which is fucking amazing.
More than ever. More than ever.
Everybody who fucking VIP'd for Grinkers, you are amazing.
Yep.
People who've done it before, who are doing it for the first time, you guys are crazy. It's amazing the event
That's
that's
awesome.
done for you.
All the support for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
We
is.
couldn't ask for more, and I can't wait to show you all the amazing shit that we've got in store for you that we're developing. This group here,
Yes.
amazing group of creative, amazing folks here who are putting together some awesome stuff for you.
Amazing.
So can't wait to roll it out.
Amazing.
The best.
That's the word of the day.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, we all have our talents of things, you know. We can all do something cool.
Yeah, we're all pitching on some cool stuff for you guys. So great.
Yeah. So
Seven.
all our combined brains, we can make some cool shit.
Teamwork.
We are the collective. We will sculpt and do artwork.
Yeah. So
If
Yeah,
nothing
it's
else,
gonna be
we have a
fun.
hell of a hand job. So
And don't you forget it.
right. Find me in the elevator at the after hours
That-
free hand jobs.
like everybody's goodie bag's gonna get a fleshlight.
That's right.
I'll take 2.
You made the stretch goal, so now you get the fleshlight.
We're going to start molded dildos of all of our cocks.
Yeah, we got a discount on the old retired porn stars. So everyone's getting a Christie Canyon fleshlight.
Oh no,
That Ron Jeremy picture you posted was,
that was awesome.
I was fucking thinking about that.
Yeah.
Wasn't that funny? Because first you look at it, you're like, oh, it's just a family with a computer. Then you look closer, you're like, no, it's the hedgehog.
The hedgehog.
Ron Jeremy.
That's-
Someone needs to post that in IRC. Well, let's see if I can find it. I'll post
Yeah,
it.
find and post it. That's
I think he
fucking-
grabbed that from KLV Sucks
Yeah, I did.
on Facebook. Yeah.
Some good stuff in there
Whoever
sometimes.
posted it. Was it you, Mock? Who posted
No,
it?
I didn't post it, but I found it
Crafty
there.
Crafty
Oh,
Mac
no.
posted it.
Yeah.
On our Slack. Yeah,
That's sick. Fuck.
yeah.
Crafty, there's another guy that needs to come back on here.
Yeah. It's,
Mhm.
he's going to be at Grinkers, I assume. Well, yeah, of course he's going to be there. Did I hear right that his wife might be there?
Beth. Yeah, Beth is awesome. If you guys haven't met Beth yet,
No.
Beth is fucking
No.
the shit.
Andrew Yodi is asking about.
Yeah.
You guys see that fucking Star Wars Rastin shit on KLV today?
Yeah. Beth conversion.
Oh my
ever.
god.
Yes. If you have like a quadruple jointed wrist, it's perfect.
Well, it's
I'm
basically the
actually-
same
I'm
as
actually
playing
talking about
playing
that.
one of the Nintendo cocktails, you know, with the joysticks like
Exactly.
this.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to convert my Star Wars to a Rastan.
To stab up, you're actually pushing up on the joystick, like vertically
Yeah,
on the
it's-
control panel.
Yeah, what were they thinking? Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to play Rastan with a yoke controller just to prove
That would be
how,
awesome.
how easy that game is.
All right.
That would be impressive.
Actually, it would be impressive.
So I can't find it. I can only find it on Facebook. I can't find it out there on the web to post.
Yeah, Yodi, that maimed Tron was brutal. Like the one that Arc Revival posted. So your buddy Chris, Arc Revival. I was trying to.
Yes, Slackwell.
No, not Slack.
No,
Arc Revival.
Arc Arrival.
that's
I
my
was-
buddy Dave on KLOV.
Yeah,
Dave,
I was trying to set you up for being my buddy Dave. Thing.
Oh, sorry.
AKA,
But see, he's my buddy. He's my Zaxxon buddy.
wherever he
All right.
goes,
There you
I
go,
go.
He's seeking to convert.
My
me.
buddy, my buddy,
My
my
bud.
buddy, and
Do
me.
you remember the girl version of that one?
Kid sister.
Kid sister, kid sister.
Well, they always played that
Right,
those
right.
fuckers back to back. That
It did.
they-
It was 15 second commercials for each one of them back to back.
Yeah.
Wow, I don't remember the Kid Sister one
Remember
at all,
Kid
but I
Sister?
remember my buddy. Yeah, that's so funny. I just blocked that one out, maybe because it was so
It's a
stupid.
girly.
And then they
Cabbage
released Child's Play.
I
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
right? They
yeah,
did.
Guy.
He
yeah,
was based off that
Yeah.
doll. I
Oh,
mean, he
totally.
looks a lot like him. You know.
Yep.
So yeah, so Arc Revival posted this horrible Tron, which I think someone posted in.
Oh, Tron. Yes, I
It was
saw
a
that.
Tron conversion that he posted on eBay.
Yes.
That someone had done. It was like, oh, we just nothing but like these amazing restorations. It's all original stuff, and like you show the pictures, and it's all original Tron restored perfectly with like Street Fighter fucking 6 buttons on it.
Yeah,
Two
yeah, yeah.
joysticks, 6
Trackball.
buttons each, and
And
LCD.
and the LCD monitor. It was like, this is your amazing restoration.
Right.
Leo's back. Hey,
Hey,
Leo's
yeah.
here. I haven't seen Leo in forever. What's up?
It
Whoa,
crashed on me. All of a
deja
sudden,
vu.
it was
Leo,
just like-
how was
How you been? How's Brofest?
Oh no.
It was
Tell us all
somehow
about
with the
it.
app, it just completely crashed. So yeah, I don't know what happened. Hey, it's that back up.
Cheers.
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Cheers, Leo.
They're up close. Nice. Hey, I want to say a quick comment to my buddy Adam G. Congratulations on your child. He just had a second child, baby,
Oh.
It's usually the way they come.
last week,
Second
a couple weeks
child,
ago.
baby,
I've been drinking, so
thing.
you know.
Adam is
Yes,
the one that
we all
was-
saw the picture.
Adam was the one that was kissing and was very affectionate a couple of years ago at Grinkers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah, got
Yeah.
it, got
Big gentleman, yes.
it.
And he claims he could like throw back some wings too, but he can't make it this year. You know, baby and all. So
Oh, he's
Oh, what an excuse.
yeah,
Next year. Next year. I'll take that
Lame.
swing off.
So Adam has a special beer. He was gonna bring. I was just getting the text. That's why I brought this up. Just like literally 5 minutes ago, he's texting me. He's like, "Oh shit, that's right. You got the podcast tonight." Because he got some special Donkey Kong Jr. themed beer in the beer mail, and he wants to give me a can. So
Oh.
yeah,
Gek, are you driving to Grinkers this year? Or are you
I'm actually flying this year.
Okay.
And
Woohoo.
the original plan was DJ Flask, Jerry was
Yep.
I was gonna pick him up at the airport in Sacramento
Mhm.
on that Tuesday before Grink Fest.
Yep.
He was gonna stay the night at my house Tuesday night. We were gonna do the podcast from my garage, my arcade that night.
Yeah.
But then he had some, personal shit, unfortunately,
Like, yep.
that came up, and so he can't make it now. But I already booked the flight, so.
Gotcha.
And technically, my son can't go this year because of college stuff. So
Mhm.
it would actually cost me more to drive my truck than to fly.
So wait, Jerry
Okay.
can't make it to your house,
Yeah.
or Jerry can't make it to Grinkers?
Can't make it to USA at all.
Can't make the Grinkers, yeah.
Oh, he can't?
What
No.
the?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God! This is the one year you said he was gonna go. What happened?
I know.
Lies.
We can talk about that offline.
Yeah.
I know. I'm gonna crack
Oh, that sucks.
one of those
Yeah.
$60
Yeah,
beers.
it's a shitty deal.
Yeah,
Mm.
for sure.
I'm just gonna
Uh,
because he can't make it.
Yeah.
oh, I'll have to drink his beers. For
Next
him.
year.
That's a big bummer.
He'll come, but you know what? I'm my money's on him in 2020.
Yeah.
Because Grinkers will still be going strong.
I'm pretty
so.
sure he's going to
big
be.
deal.
I think
Yeah.
actually this weekend, and it's near him somewhere, is the Australian Kong Off. They do like this is their third
Yeah.
year doing it this year, and it's this weekend, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
saw
saw
something
something
Richie
on that.
Knuckles
Yeah.
posted that he and his
Yeah.
daughter were headed off there.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Because last year when we did the banning event too, it was a month after that, or it was not that far after that event.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah. So, whoever's running those Kong offs, we need to do like a hangout off in Australia.
A hangout off.
Yeah.
It's off. They'll fund us off to go there off.
Oh my God,
Perfect.
what time would we have to be broadcasting though? Because it'd probably be like,
Shit.
we'd have to be there like 7 a.m. or something awful.
Hey man, if we get a flight and hotel out of the deal. I
Oh
don't give a
no! Oh,
shit.
I see. If they sent us down there, I thought you were just
That's
talking about
what- yeah.
hanging out and like being
No,
video
no.
lurkers. Oh yeah,
No,
no,
we're
I'm
gonna
with
be
you.
live in
Oh
person.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're excited to woo us as
Man,
guys.
give me a flight. I'll show you. I'll fucking jerk off a kangaroo.
Oh my god.
You don't need to. They jerk off themselves. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Really?
Multiple times.
It only costs like $100,000 to fly us all out there, and
Smash,
Well,
smash.
that's $100,000 Australian though.
Details. Yeah.
That's like half the value of Canadian dollars, isn't it?
Yeah.
Something around there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd be happy to do an arcade Aussie hangover.
For
Yeah.
sure. Absolutely.
Or
Uh-huh.
So DJ Flask, put out the word, make it happen.
yeah.
We'll drink some Foster's beer. We'll put some shrimps on the Barbie.
Yes, there we go.
And how?
Oh shit, Necros just quoted me.
Uh-oh.
Quote of the
This
night.
gives us an
It's in
idea
the
of the
capsule.
delay. It's
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll jerk off a kangaroo. Dash.
I've been drinking
Yeah.
for 4 hours.
We have
already.
we have a show title now.
yeah.
we learned in Australia, it's just like roasting kangaroos being like, "Here you go, Gak, go on." Like, oh,
Yeah, right.
I miss our show titles. We used to have some funny ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
We need a dedicated title writer.
We need a dedicated man who puts
See
right
Bart.
Oh no, it'd be too hard to
Well,
interpret.
kangaroo jerk
Oh.
off is the name of it. So
Because that definitely would be the name of the show. I'll jerk off a kangaroo.
I'd
Yeah.
buy that for $1.
for a free plane ticket.
Well,
Yeah.
It's like a donkey show in Tijuana.
screws fall out all the time. The world's in a perfect place. The next screw that falls out will be you, Bender.
Oh, we have had a lot of good ones.
All right.
Yeah. So, Gak, how is your arcade? Has it recovered from CAX?
No, it's a complete mess. I
I like that. No.
No punches pulled. No sugarcoating
Yeah.
that.
I think even what happened last week. Well, all right, so I'm a large man, okay? I'll just admit to that. So
In what ways?
I've made
The ones that matter.
Yak, you're in shape, Yak. You're in shape.
I'm round. I'm in perfect
is a
shape.
shape.
I'm round.
Yeah.
That's a perfect, perfect circle.
All men are made in the image of a god. Some of us are closer
Okay,
to Buddha.
all right.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
this truck I had this year, it was a different truck that I drove to CAX this year. It was a Isuzu instead of a whatever they normally provide, and the footstep was all at a weird angle. So like my kids even said, this is weird. Like you have to like almost jump out of the truck down to the ground. And I think every time I was doing it, I was like landing on my heels, and I freaking bruised both my heels. Like I've been
shit.
hobbling for like over a week.
Mm.
And it,
I
You have
still
to
have a
use your
bruise on
heels
my
a lot.
fucking shin from
Yeah?
bashing the dolly off the
Karate
karate
champ.
champ. It's like
Oh.
it's like this big and it's just like green. It's
oh
gross.
shit.
Oh no. I think. Yeah, my bruises are mostly healed.
But it's-
Although I walked it, but I went into.
Sounds like Karate Champ is more like Muay Thai.
Yeah, exactly. That's the joke I was kind of going with. It's coincidental that the game that injured me was Karate Champ.
So I'd
Yeah.
say CAX in general, it's not as much drinking as drinkers, because we don't have
Right.
dollar beers.
Except for Friday
Whatever.
night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and there's,
Friday night
there's
was
not much.
pretty epic.
Yeah.
but,
no.
but we're hauling all these freaking games back and forth, so that just like really like makes it like tenfold. That weekend makes it brutal. So
Yeah.
yeah. So last
Mhm.
weekend I didn't work in the arcade at all, except for I did actually pick up a game.
Yeah.
When was
Oh
that?
wow.
Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. It just was it? No, Saturday night. Saturday night I picked it up. Yeah,
What game?
Is that what's sitting there next to you?
it is. It's sitting right next to me here. I don't know if I can. Let me see if I can.
Here, I'll
Twist it
present
over
you.
here.
Just kidding.
Woo! Look at it, it's working.
Yes,
Wow.
it's
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually
you can
working.
present yourself.
That's what
Thank you
happens
for
when
saying
when one of
Actually
Gag's
working.
games goes down at CAX. He just buys another game.
Yeah,
to
there you
make
go.
up for
Yes,
it.
exactly.
That's definitely a rage quit game, though. Like you can get
Oh,
really
man,
mad at it.
Brutal.
That'd be a
Yeah,
great title
I-
for a game. The Rage Quitter 3.
Yeah. So I swear I only played this maybe a couple times back in the day, Rock and Rope. But man, I tried playing it the other day. I can't even get like 3 or 4 levels up on the first screen.
Oh shit.
It's
I don't
freaking.
think I've,
Fuck.
I've never heard of that game. That's
Yeah.
It's really tough.
You know, it's like you know, Bagman is a pain in the ass, but I swear this one's like even worse. But I have to hope that
Bagman's brutal too.
Yeah.
yeah.
So-
That's pretty hard.
But it's like I have to think like once I figure out like whatever the trick is, it'll get better. But I don't know yet.
Yeah, there's certain good spots to like shoot your rope. Ooh, shooting ropes.
Oh wow.
Right? Good spot to shoot your rope too.
Back to the kangaroo talk again. All
Oh
right.
boy.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Hey.
Now we're jerking off to what?
Yes. Yes.
Shooting
Slow it down a little. Let's hear about this in more detail.
Okay, hold on a second here.
Shoot your rope,
my
Jack. Shoot
lights
it.
are too
Shoot
bright
it.
in the arcade. The bonus timer's counting down, but let me see if I can turn.
How long is that rope?
Shit.
How far away is your chin?
Lights.
Nice.
How far away is your
Amazon
chin?
Echo. Amazon Echo. Set podcast
I don't.
mode.
Because I moved shit around, I haven't been able to. There
Oh,
we go.
nice.
Okay, so I just turned off all the lights. Now, hopefully, it's not
Oh, yeah.
too crazy bright.
Can you present
So I'll
yourself?
move my beer out of the way.
And, yeah.
Is there a way to do that?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the bottom right corner. Present now.
Present now.
Yeah, you're responsible for doing your own presentations.
Your entire screen?
Yes.
Yeah, do
Here,
it.
here, let
Yeah,
me dim the
that's your
lights here
whole-
too.
Yeah.
What's the worst?
Nice.
It just did the infinite mirrored images.
Well, that's not what we see. We see you.
Do you see the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see the
Okay.
game. Yeah.
So I don't care then what I'm looking at. You guys
All
are
right.
seeing it. Okay.
Play.
Okay, so there's
But it's flipping back and forth between
No,
people.
Yeah, it's still
Yeah,
flipping.
It's not focused on you. It's not presenting you.
Ah,
Okay,
I just
so-
got the notice that we're streaming live just now.
Oh wow.
There seems to be a
Oh,
bit of
the
delay.
game just ended.
Using
Let me
Comcast there,
start a new
Jim?
game.
You know
We
it.
might have to stop talking.
Shh. Let
Can
Jim-
you guys see this okay?
We can't if no one talks.
Okay. All right. So there's this kind of like flash thing you do, but it only get like those caveman looking guys. It won't do anything to the lizards. So as far as I can figure out, you climb up these little ropes. This lizard dude, I think goes up eventually. Yeah. So then you can get this, and it's like a magic weapon thing. But see, it's I can't figure it out. It's so freaking difficult. Let's see if I can.
Are you saying that it's hard when you shoot your rope?
Yes, it is.
I think it's hard to get it up there. Okay.
If it's soft,
Oh no!
it's really unsatisfying.
It's the hard knock life.
It just ends there.
Yeah.
It's like hard knock life.
So this is probably the furthest I've gotten it since I've gotten this game.
Whoa, that's a big rope you just shot.
Mm.
Don't sweat
All
any
right, so-
bullets.
So I got to get to the top here. Oh, the damn lizard got me.
Oh.
You're just a regular Spider-Man, aren't you?
That's probably the furthest I've ever gotten on this game. I don't know the gameplay, to be honest. Okay,
Can you go
so-
left from there?
So you can hit this thing to get that dude.
Yeah, ribbons of rope.
But you got to look out for these. Like, there's a caveman dude. Oh shit! It's just really difficult. I don't know the gameplay.
So is there no presenting in Google Meet or whatever?
I don't know. I did what I thought was.
But I don't. All right, so I can try to present
Oh,
now
share.
my entire screen. So if I do that right now,
It's
it
still
probably
focused
goes
on you.
I just ended my share.
Yeah.
Weird. So you can't actually do the present to everyone like you could with.
Yeah.
Hangouts.
Well, this is for this week only.
This is
Yeah.
so
After
it's-
this, we're
if
Experimental.
we do Zoom, it does 100%.
what did you say Zoom ran?
$15 a month.
Oh shit, that's nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it'd basically be like each of us pays $15 a year
Yeah.
to do it.
I'll go break open my piggy bank.
Yes, it's a
Yeah.
buck a month each.
And that's really cut into my beer budget. That's like 3
know.
cans of beer for me.
I know at Drinker.
Three. That's like
Holy
that's like,
cow.
Gak, just sell one of your games. We'll be set for years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh shit.
Exactly. Yeah.
So we'll figure out something for next week. This is just a stopgap.
Yeah, it's a good test for me though to see, because this is the first time I've streamed anything. So this is a good test for my arcade stuff. And we haven't dropped any frames, so, and it's at like
looks
the
like
max quality.
It looks like Island Pirate might actually know this rock and roping game. Either that or
Okay.
else he's.
Well, I literally have done no research on it at all. I just knew it was like a very obscure game that I was like, the price was right. I'm like, screw it, I'm gonna get it. So
Yeah, that's cool.
it's one of those
Did
things like
someone say the price is right?
Nice.
That might be
How
my
many games
lamest.
at
little-
CAX,
The
Chris?
showcase.
No, I didn't. I actually
What?
so Leo, I actually only had one game for sale.
Oh wow.
And I didn't put like a stupid price on it, but I put a higher price thinking like
Yeah.
someone will, if they lowball me a little bit, it's like, okay, I'm okay with that. Yeah. And it's not like I really wanted to get rid of it. It's Rally X. I
Oh.
just got it a few months ago. And so my buddy Tron guy, Dylan.
Good old Dylan.
I brought 3 games for him and 14 of my games, I think, something like that. And he had 2 of his games for sale. And the guy that wound up buying his 2 games, I believe, is the same guy that was interested in Rally X, but he didn't actually give me an offer. So I'm guessing he blew his budget on Dylan's game.
on those 2. Yeah.
But that's good, because then I don't have to worry about bringing his freaking games back. So,
Bonus.
You
Yes.
went there with X amount, you came back with X minus 2. So that's
Yeah.
a win, Exactly.
Yes. And I actually, before CAX even started, I already had a game that I bought. So at CAX. So I knew I was bringing back one more game. And I honestly, I didn't know if I was going to be able to fit it. But
what
it
she
actually, yes.
Whoa.
So I was able to obviously fit it minus Dylan's game. So yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, there wasn't really many games for sale this year. I don't know if you noticed that, Carrie.
No,
Yeah,
there
and-
wasn't. I noticed
There's
that
hardly
too.
any.
Yeah,
no.
yeah. What actually one of my the fellow who bought one of my games last year, actually I think the only game I sold last year, commented on that. He's like, it didn't look like there was that much for sale, and of course the one game I was going to try to sell I couldn't bring,
Of course,
which was a
right?
bummer.
Yeah.
Didn't
That's-
fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have sold too, I bet.
Oh, I think it
Probably.
would
There would have
Yeah.
been some interest for sure.
Yeah, it would have
Yeah.
been. It would have been pretty cool to have had an opportunity. That was a.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Sunroof next year.
Yeah, exactly.
Bigger truck.
Definitely a better truck next year, but hopefully I don't have it by next year. I just.
Should
need
we
to.
be mad at Gino? Is that what we need to be mad at?
No, never, never.
No,
How
he
can
was,
you be
he
mad
was
at
the
that
one that was
guy?
going to make the sunroof.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. It was his stepson. It was like
I got a
"Arr."
sawzall.
Yeah, I know, I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh, I don't think so. Yeah,
No one will ever notice.
yeah.
We'll glue
Excuse
it
me.
back.
Yeah, we'll glue it back.
It's like the Red Green show. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously I have no clue how to even play this freaking game, but I'm hoping I can figure it out. Like, what was that one we used to do those like weekly games back when the Mr. Movie Theater guy,
Yes.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
and that it was Puyan. So that game,
Ah, yeah.
like I never really played it before, and just a little bit here and there. But when we actually did the tournament, I was like, oh wow, there is some like strategies to this, and it does get better, once you figure shit out.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I'm at right now with this. I don't know even. I haven't spent enough time to figure it out.
So Island Pirate was. I don't know if you had a chance to see in the chat, but
No.
it sounds like he was, as he said, he was trapped in a laundromat with it for a year. So
Okay.
I think if you need to talk to a,
All right.
to a rock
Okay, I'll
and
reach
rope
out to him,
expert, that will be the guy. There is some fun though, definitely in that in the exploring phase where you're like,
Yes.
I don't know, I don't know anything about it. I'm just trying to figure it out, and you kind of stumble along. And
like I mentioned this last week, and Jimbo was like, "That's right," because like my son Luke, he didn't want to do any like looking into strategies on alpine ski or whatever. Was that what it's called? Alpine.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
To tell you,
You know, I kind of like don't want to look too much because then it's like I don't make it too easy to figure out. You know?
Yeah.
Well,
There's
that's
something
like
fun about like, oh wait, if you do
There's
this,
something to
you
be
can stop
said
it.
about you know figuring it out on your own. you
yeah,
know?
100%, like a Hunchback, right?
Yes.
Like learning that was 100% to me, just like figuring out that game to
Or Hero on the Castle of Doom or Hunchback.
Castle of Doom. Sorry,
Hero on
Hero-
the Castle-
Castle of Doom.
yeah.
That was 100% me, just like playing the game over and over and over again, just figuring out
Yeah.
like what's the pattern, and how they work, and where the arrows come out, and like what
Yeah.
happens, where you get the prizes, and that was super satisfying. Just because it's like I figured it out myself that week that we were playing that game.
Yeah.
And then when you finish it, it's like you get to the end. It's like, oh fuck, you get to the end, and the score goes up like so much higher. And that's
And you know, to kind of put icing on the cake, I guess this machine was originally a Tasmania, which is super rare.
also rare. Yeah.
Current game, super rare. So they just put a sticker overlay for the marquee, and you can still see the Tasmania. You know, like they didn't even have screws on it. I don't know if you can. You might be able to see.
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
And you can kind of
That's
see
awesome.
the sticker, how it was torn off here. You can still see Tasmania on there. But yeah, so that's good luck finding a tested working Tasmania PCB for cheap. But yeah, so I've actually played a dedicated Tasmania. I don't know, maybe 5 years ago at CAX, someone had one. And I was like, wow, this is really neat. And Carrie, you commented too, like how the walls close in on you at the end of the levels.
Yeah.
It's a strange
which
game.
Kind of like Cloak and Dagger, right? Yeah. It's
Yeah, that
almost
aspect of it kind of remind me of the like you have to escape or otherwise everything blows
Yeah.
up, and then you have the
Yeah.
Robotron-esqueness to it.
I think,
And it's just the one joystick. Sorry, Mark.
and you,
Yes.
no, you're right. No, but it's just weird that you can't walk and shoot. Like you have to stop and then shoot.
Oh, really?
do
You can't
you?
shoot while walking?
No, so it makes it all very difficult to. It's like playing Robotron, but you have to stop to shoot. So it's very odd to play, but it is fun. It's just really weird.
Yeah, and that was
I'm
God,
pretty sure.
Yeah, there's another game that I played recently. I'm trying to remember what it is, where you have to stop in order to shoot. Crap, I can't remember what it is.
Pretty sure you did. Let me double check that. Sure. Yeah.
Oh, while you're researching that, by the way, you'd asked me about Space Fury, and after you do the initial 3 dockings, after you get through that wave, if you
Oh
have
yeah,
more
yeah,
docking,
yeah.
and
Mhm.
yes, you do.
You
I
can
can't
do it.
Yeah,
You
so
get
you
to
have
dock again.
you get to you once again you're brought to a level where you have 3 different areas to dock and get different weapons.
Oh, okay,
I
cool.
can't tell you any more than beyond the first one because
I've never been able to get past the
instantly.
last docking and then go move on from there.
Once. A mighty one time.
Yeah.
But I was like, yes, I can do it. I can give Mock the answer.
I don't think you
And
can.
I turned the game
I
off.
don't think you
And
can
what
be,
is the
I
best
don't think you can
ship,
shoot
too?
moving in Robot Monsters. I'm pretty sure you have to be stopped to shoot.
Oh, that's
in
what
that
it
game.
was. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the game. Yeah, you cannot
So-
walk and shoot. Thank
Yeah, it's
you.
So I
like-
posted a link. I posted a link in the IRC for the
Yeah.
Tasmania, so you can see what the gameplay is like. But it's a little green dude with a little gun, and but you have to stop every time you shoot stuff.
So now I'm curious on both games actually. When you, there you go, perfect. When you actually shoot, will it not work at all, or does it just make you stop walking and then it shoots? Or do you have to stop first before you can shoot, or when you
maybe-
shoot?
Maybe you can walk. I could have sworn you couldn't in this one. He's walking around. At the first, he's not, but now he is. That's kind of weird. This guy uses cheats though, so
What a
check
douchebag.
Oh,
let me check
yeah.
Let me check a different one.
Boo.
Yeah,
This guy's a douche.
what a fucktard.
What a douche.
Yeah.
Okay, you can walk around, I guess. Let's see. Wait. No. I think you have to stop to shoot.
No.
Okay. Okay. All right, here. Check this one out. This one, he's like moving, but he's moving after he shoots, though. It's on its side because they're playing it in like the.
He just rotated his monitor to make it work.
Yeah, but you can see he has to shoot. He has to stop every time to shoot. See?
Yes, or he stops walking when he shoots at least.
Yeah.
Whether or not the act of firing the button makes him stop walking, or if he has to do that first.
That other Link, that asshole, he always puts cheats. He does, because I'm watching, like, I want to see gameplay, and I don't know if like what can kill you, what can't. But he always puts the cheat on, like, where you're unlimited lives or you can't get hurt. Or so he plays Zaxxon, he flies through everything.
Right? Yeah.
It's like, wow, he's really good. Oh, wait a minute, he's a cheater.
Yeah. Well, it took me forever to realize what a TAS mean. It took me forever. And I'm like, oh, tool assist. Oh, so that's what
tool assisted
gameplay.
Yeah, they're just playing. They're programming it basically.
And using
you're a tool, all right.
Yeah.
There's
you're a complete toolbox.
Yeah.
You're a tool in my
You're
pants.
a tool for doing it. You there's actually a video on YouTube of a dude going through the entire game of Rastan without getting a single hit, taking a bit of damage. Which I was like, I'm watching that, and then I read the description. He's like, oh yeah, and I used multiple saves, multiple everything, and just basically compiled a perfect video.
What a waste!
So he would take a hit and then reset, but the video did not show the reset. So he was just him playing through the whole game.
I'm gonna go through and string together all my eyes gameplay so I don't die once. And
right, so it's like he's saving constantly, and if he gets hit, he goes back to the last save, which was like right before he swung his sword once. But he makes a perfect gameplay.
What a liar!
But it's a liar.
Wow.
It's a bullshit game.
I don't like liars.
No, that's
sure, it's possible. Obviously, you know how to play the game, but like, you can't actually get. You can't. One could, but you can't get through that game without taking a hit.
Stop it, please, for God's sake. Please stop it. There's no more time.
Yeah, there was like I want to say it was a reactor gameplay that I was watching where it must have been that's what they were doing, because they'd be going along and then all of a sudden they'd pop. It would, like, it seemed seamless, but then they'd have way more lives. Like there was
it popped again.
Yeah, I'm like
they're just editing together a perfect video.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they still didn't even do all that well, but it was clearly some bullshit going on. Like, no.
Yeah. Like any of us here with Ultimate Continues and stuff like that could like finish any game and create a perfect video. You're a liar.
You're a liar.
If you can't fucking do it, you're a phony. Fuck you, you fucking phony.
Fuck you.
Nice set of hooters you got there.
Yeah. They're fake hooters.
Yeah.
They might be pretty, but they're fake.
Yeah.
But they're real on the outside.
Except for that ugly scar on the other under boob.
Yeah.
Dell's Arcade just popped in the chat, and he can't see the link. It's basically if he just does a search for Arcade Hangouts live stream. If you do,
it should be on the YouTube channel.
Island Pirates, like, I don't like not seeing Jimbo. It's like he's a ghost.
Yeah.
Aww.
the correct link went out to Clav and whatnots. So
okay.
Check Clav on our social media, run by Seabart, who hates Facebook.
Delusional's in chat looking for the IRC link.
Yeah, welcome to my comment like 60 seconds ago.
Yeah, you didn't get our Hangout link, Jason. Here, try it now. We are going to be switching platforms. This is kind of a one-timer.
This is an experiment.
It is.
This is it's not a failed experiment.
No,
but it's not.
We went live today. That's a big deal.
Yeah, exactly. It's a first date that's not going to lead to a second date. It's
what are you saying, Carrie?
It's a premature.
Nobody's getting laid tonight.
It's not a Tinder search at all.
Well,
oh, sorry. Was that a little bit
a kangaroo?
Was that a little bit? A kangaroo might get jerked off, but no one's getting.
every
no
second,
kangaroos.
Hey, that's only with a free flight to Australia.
Only
it's like a fucking statistic. Every second, there's at least 6 kangaroos that are jerking off.
Yeah, it'd be great. Gak wakes up tomorrow. There's like kangaroos all outside his house, being like, "Hey, what's up, bitches?" They're like, "Let's go."
Right, free flight to
Quit
some
staring
random
at my pouch.
Yeah.
the animal, and I'll jerk it off. Right?
There's going to be a kangaroo
line them up.
movement.
fucking line them up.
For our Nat tournament at Grinkers, it might have to involve kangaroo and
Oh no.
Kangaroo's complaining for his sandpapery fingers.
lotion.
Work the joystick up and down. I can't hit the.
All right, we'll
No, no free,
experiment.
no free flight, and he's just gonna jerk off a wallaby.
Yeah, yeah.
He accidentally got some of it in my pouch.
What else he got in there? Yeah.
Saving that for later.
I don't know. Maybe that's
Actually, the male kangaroos have pouches.
A little something for kids.
Have you ever seen like video of like pouches? They're so fucking nasty and dirty in there. Like I thought you could just like put stuff in there. No, it's gross.
Yeah, those things are, yeah.
It's like a butthole. Yeah.
It's like a butthole in his belly.
I absolutely have pictures.
I could hide my wallet in there.
Oh, like,
It's like your prison wallet.
Oh no.
no, it's not your prison wallet. It's your prison pocket.
I'm gonna take my kangaroo with me to jail.
Slimy and don't ask.
We'll hide all my
Nice silent
treasures.
pirate.
Wasn't that originally like a Disney song in one of their animated movies, and they had to cut it?
You think they'd allow that if I could just bring my kangaroo with me?
Just ask him to bring if you can bring your helper monkey.
It's my. I need my marsupial.
I'm trying the split screen layout, but I'm not sure which one's
man.
the better one. I asked the IRC.
Oh yeah, pouch douche.
It's weird because since there's more than 4 people, but it's split into 4. So like you guys keep changing.
Air fresh down there.
Yeah.
Some like
Gold
pine
bond.
fresh. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Feel that.
minty stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Mentos.
The fresh.
The fresh maker.
Like,
Master
combine that
Gill,
with like an
Gill.
enzyme commercial. Bob's feeling very good today. Yeah. It's because he put on Gold Bond.
the green gold bud. Yep.
All right, we'll try. I think there 3 different layouts. Let me see here.
There's a handful.
What's Spotlight? Oh fuck! Oh, this is basically like the Hangout one. Except our thumbnails aren't on the bottom, so it's just full screen. Whoever talks about. I'll go back to the.
What I've been seeing. Yeah.
Lose the thumbnails. Yeah.
Yeah, thumbnails are better.
I can see you clicking.
Don't smell your finger after you smell your pouch.
Yeah.
I'm talking to a kangaroo, I think. Yeah.
I got a case of the pouch fingers.
Yeah. And crush like cake. Yeah.
However,
Things happened while you were away.
have any of you guys had a koala?
No.
Oh yes.
For dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're tasty too. Just like
tasty.
Right. Yeah, except it tastes like eucalyptus.
Because they eat eucalyptus. So yeah, I pet a koala when I was in Australia, and your hand smells like
eucalyptus tree.
Menthos. It's like halls.
Oh.
That was way louder than I anticipated.
That did actually come off his soundboard. That was Jim.
Oh.
Yeah.
I would own up to that. That'd be impressive.
It's like a good ripper. But no, your hand, like when you pet them, like so I got to actually, like pet a koala, and they're cute, but apparently kind of dangerous. But like
very
your
tasty
hand
and delicious.
There it is.
Are they tasty?
They excrete. They excrete the mento flavor, like basically on their fur. So when your hand touches them, you get it on your hands. It smells awesome.
Weird.
Yeah.
So did you get a hold one or just like pet?
No, so it was a wildlife preserve when I went there. So
okay.
The sort of like park ranger lady was holding it, but she was like, it's cool if you want to come up and like touch them and stuff like that. And yeah, it was fucking amazing. Got to see a Tasmanian devils, like actual real devils.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Do they really spin that fast?
Fast, but they scream
But they have that funny sound.
Yeah, yeah, just like that.
That was pretty good.
But that's what I remember too. They're super cute.
It always
That's
has
the
to end
thing. They're fucking adorable.
They're like marsupial looking things. I mean, they're,
Yeah.
they're like this.
I'm picturing
Yeah.
like The Simpsons with all the
Yeah, they're not on two
dolphins
legs.
that that hop on
The
shore in the
back leg.
Treehouse of Horror episode and they massacre everyone.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great
Those
episode.
dolphins, they just wanted more.
Yeah.
What can I say?
They're doing the little squeak thing. Man, my voice, it's changed. Yeah. That's so good.
That
I
was a
can't
good
wait.
one, yeah.
That's one of my favorite things about October is watching all of the Simpsons Treehouse of Horror episodes.
Mm,
Classics.
So good.
yeah.
That's actually the only new Simpsons that I watch to this day. I'm just like, what's the Treehouse of Horror? I don't care about the actual season anymore.
Yeah, same here. I'll like every time Halloween comes around, I'm like, oh, I gotta make sure I catch the Treehouse of Horror one. Yeah,
Well,
that's
it's so strange going through those, and then all of a sudden you hit like I don't know what it was 2011 or 10 or whatever, and then all of a sudden it's widescreen. And you're like, what the fuck?
Oh, because they finally made the leap.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
aspect ratio. Yeah.
Huh. I remember staying up late and watching them on my little 15-inch CRT tube up here in my bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't allowed to watch them. Oh no! But 9 o'clock on channel 48, I think, was the Cartoon Network, and after 9 o'clock, it was the adult cartoons,
There
which
you go.
apparently classified Simpsons. So that's how I watch it with my little headphones plugged into the side of the TV.
nice.
So, Mock, have you gotten a chance to play more Wonka? Is that I saw your?
I haven't got a chance to play it, but I've been watching a lot of videos on it.
Yeah, I know Tilt
but
around
yeah.
here has one, and I've been meaning to go there.
Oh, yeah. Let me know. Everybody says it shoots awesome and has awesome modes and gameplay, and yeah, I definitely want to check it out.
Yeah, I mean, I only played a little bit Houdini when we were at CAX, but that part of that was because that guy was talking our ear.
God, he was hard selling you so bad.
I told him
He's
like 3
"So, I
times.
get
I'm
shipped right
like,
to your house. When do you want it? When do you want
I
me to
told
ship
him
it to you?"
like
Oh,
3
Jesus,
times.
really?
Like 3 times, I'm like, well, I can't afford it now. I'm saving, you know.
Yeah, he was he was hard selling the whole time.
I'm like,
We were
sure,
talking.
if you want to drop it, if you want to give it to me for half price, sure, I could buy it now.
Oh my God. Yeah, and I wanted to play Oktoberfest, but it's like, then he's like, after I play, it's like, okay, now you got to buy it.
Oh, he was hard. I saw a lot of people. He was really pushing.
Oh yeah.
Sales. What pin was that? Star Trek that was out in the hallway when we were on Sunday. They had the glass off, the playfield glass off of it, and he was. There was a bunch of people around it, and he was. Oh, that's right. You left Sunday, but
Yeah,
he was out there really pushing that game and talking about like how deep it is and stuff. It was whatever the newer Star Trek one was with the young cast.
Oh, the newer Star Trek.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chris Pine. That yeah.
Yes. All right, I'm gonna check the pinball app and see if we got Wonka around here yet.
I'm gonna go to Tilt and play it, and then realize that, oh, shit, this is on 2 balls as well. Is that how they
That's
just come? Yeah, that's
a new
the
thing.
standard. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they just got the Pro because that was the first. I think the Pros were the first ones to go out.
Yeah, they haven't even started. I think they just started shipping, if not real soon. The limiteds.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll shoot for. I can't fathom spending $12.5 for the collectors, and I don't actually even like the red. I'm not a big fan of it.
Usually the LEs when it comes to like pinballs, I don't like them either. Like
Yeah.
the Ghostbusters, like where it was like the green thing. It's like I never even considered that. It's like it looks ugly as fuck.
Yeah. I kind of have the same argument with in some terms with team molding on games where it's like it's almost like you go a step too far to try to make it overly dedicated. So like I've never been a fan of hot pink tea molding on Miss Pac-Man's. I think it's just too much. It's too much.
Too much.
Yeah. So it draws too much attention.
It's like the blue tea molding on Tron.
Yeah, like it matches, but that doesn't mean it's good. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, what do you say, Leo?
Say it's good. Good idea.
Are you completely like redoing your Mad Dog? Are you putting hot pink tea molding on that and?
No, it actually stopped working. I had to bring it back out for the shop. So I got
You bring
two
out to the
working
pasture.
games, and I got a.
I
got a board the other couple weeks ago for the WWF WrestleFest board that I've. Yeah, exactly.
I love WrestleFest. Hulkster on the top rope.
Oh, earthquake all day. Just the thumbs down.
What's the Sergeant Slaughter?
Sergeant Slaughter. Yep,
Yeah.
the choke. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's funny because like I was never big into wrestling, but I have memories of being out at the farm and my grandpa and my uncles and stuff watching wrestling, and it was that era of wrestling where Hulk Hogan was the big deal, and all those guys. And so like of all those wrestling games, that's the one that I remember seeing in the arcades, and I thought actually probably looked and played the best too.
Oh, it was the first game that had the finishers for all the wrestlers too, which was something that none of the other ones ever did for like actual real characters, like him and the Warrior and stuff like that too. Yeah. So
did that
like
ever come in
where he would like do like the thing where like he would like you could do the move or he would pull his ear out like call it out like and that would like power you up or something like that, right?
He'd do the big leg drop.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, it's easy. You just gotta hit the button right. You just gotta be a certain distance away. Him, the Warrior, and Earthquake all have the very similar. We just have to be away from the guy on the ground, and then you just they run off the ropes and boom, it's done. Easy to figure out. Yeah.
Yeah, the graphics on the game were pretty cool too. I really like the sprites and stuff. They were big sprites and they had some cool animations. I remember seeing that at Outer Limits. Did that ever come in a? I mean, it's a 4-player game, but did that actually have a dedicated cabinet? Because I feel like people are always looking. I feel like people are always looking for a cabinet to put that game in, but.
It did, yeah. It was the WrestleFest, and on the side there, it just had like the faces of the wrestlers on the side, on both of them. There's a place in Salisbury, which is north of Boston, that has a dedicated cabinet of that too. The game doesn't work as well. Or there's one. It's a 4-player. The 3rd player controller works well.
I'm sure it's
probably like shit.
Who made that game? Was it Konami?
Might have been Technos
or Data
like
East.
That.
I don't know. Yeah, okay. Because it came, so it was like your standard, almost like a Konami 4-player cabinet, kind of similar to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Huh. Much smaller, though, much more compact. It wasn't like
almost like a gauntlet. Like that close.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Because Gauntlet shouldn't have ever been a fort. Like that was made for people that were like 90 pounds and like 6'3" or something.
Because
like they're so scrunched together.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that.
Because even the Konami cabinets, like Turtles and stuff, you look at those now, it's like these are cramped. Like these are.
These aren't going to fit a modern day. You
know. I think Data East started getting it right with like Desert Assault, like the cabinet I have, where the control panel goes beyond the monitor, probably a good 6 inches on each side. Even
like
then.
You're talking about Cax, that Killer Queen game, which fits 8 pretty comfortably, or all around it. So I remember playing that.
Trog's a little cramped too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did WrestleFest? They used Leaf or micro switch sticks? Because you said on that dedicated. I wonder.
I'm not sure on that.
Because I know so Trog was Midway, and then obviously Konami is like Turtles and stuff. So and those all used Leaf sticks, 8-way Wicklow sticks with the giant knob, huge knob. But I wonder what WrestleFest did, but curious.
No, I don't. It wasn't. Again, that's what she said, but it wasn't giant. But it was. Yeah, I'll see if I can check that. Yeah.
Were they ball top sticks or bat?
Yes, they were.
Okay.
Yeah, ball top. Yeah.
Oh, could very well be then that they were Leaf. Interesting. I don't know what year that game came out. Early 90s, probably.
Yeah, I was gonna say 91, 92 ish.
Mhm.
Yeah, in that range.
So
'Cause
cool.
it
You
was-
picked up that board. What are your plans for it then?
Yeah, I have to
Find a
I gotta
cabinet?
find a
Yeah, yeah.
cabinet. Yeah, I gotta find a
Because
cabinet.
that's a
I'll
JAMA
even
game,
do like
right? Yeah, that's a
yeah,
JAMA game.
I'll do I'll do a 2-player cabinet if I can find one. But ideally there's a 4-player. That
Oh,
would be
yeah.
really nice.
You've got the room, obviously, because you don't have that many games.
Exactly right. No, I even when I went to that place up in north of Boston, the game wasn't working. I'm like, I'll just kind of ask the people around, like, hey, is the owner looking to sell the cabinets? Like, oh, he doesn't sell anything. I'm like, well, just here's my name and number in case he ever wants to just sell the cabinet around, because it was working as years previously, and then this year it wasn't even plugged in. So I'm like, all right, it's clearly not working.
That's a good sign for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the every day I kind of pop on thinking like one of these days that arcade's going to close, and it has a bunch of games I'd love to.
I've kind of been meaning to go back to the roller rink where I got my Desert Assault / Turtles cabinet, and because they still had a boatload of games there, and I mean this is 15 years ago, but that place is still running, like it's still going. But they had a bunch of games that looked like they had not been in commission for a while, and those were during the days where the owner owned the games. So I would love to go back there and see how many vids he still has.
No, absolutely. I mean, this place, I've gone there in the past, and they just updated the whole system where it's no longer taking the quarters or tokens. It's on the swipe card thing. But it does good in the summertime, but it's literally like 10 feet from the water. So in the wintertime, it's like there is nobody there, because it's like a traditional arcade where it's open. There's no real doors to come in too, so you just freeze your balls off if you're gonna go there during the wintertime. So
yeah.
Yeah,
I got to remember to do that. I haven't even thought about that for a while until now. You're just mentioning with that game.
Yeah, because they have a very nice collection of stuff that
that's the best when you can find a place that has games where they actually own them, but that they're not like us, like as hobbyists or collectors, where they're in the know. So you might be able to score, even though it's a commercial place. You may be able to score some deals. Like if they don't want to fuck with something that's been where they're gonna have to call someone to fix it.
Fix it up. Yeah, they almost have an entire floor of games that don't really work, but they just have on for display, and they're definitely the older ones. Like they spent money on some newer stuff too. Oh, that the ticket machine crap that
right. Yeah. They made that change.
But,
that's why it's kind of like I know you got to have some vids that are still hiding out back there, because they're not owned by any company that's doing routes and stuff like that. So yeah, where are these?
Yeah, no, every day I'm just like one of these days I'm gonna pop on and it'll be like, blah 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 is shutting down, and it'll be like, I'm taking the day off work and driving down there. Be like, I want that, and that. Like, let's talk.
Well, we always shit on Zaxxon, but I can remember playing that game there twice as a kid and being pissed off at it because it was so difficult. But so he had Zaxxon, Commando, a Congo Bongo. It was a split between classics and then quarter munching games and stuff like that. But anyways. I haven't thought about that for a while. I gotta go back there. That was 15 years ago. Shit.
It's tough when you go back to a place that you haven't been to for a while. Like the arcade that I went to that I played as a kid. I went back 3 or 4 years ago now, and it was just like, oh my god, this is just pathetic. Like there was none of the old games are there. It was just it was a shell of its former self. It's like, nah, I wish I didn't go there, because just the memory of the old place was so much better than what it has become of this. Oh, great. Yeah. That's just me.
Yeah. I wonder what games what games he still has. I think his name was Chad, the owner.
Chad.
Yeah. What a dick. No, I'm just kidding. There are names we've had that conversation about the preconceived notions, just based on a person's name. Oh, that sounds like it. That's the name of a real prick, cod. Or, anyways.
Andrew, I saw this tonight and I had to pick it up. When I saw it, I don't know if you can see this. I'm gonna go ahead and
Sports.
yeah.
Yes.
The beer says sports with an exclamation mark.
What is? Did they? Is that
pretty good
is that
idea.
Michael Jordan that got on there too? It looked like. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Big hang
it
timer.
probably is some kind of infringement there.
Oh, never
Yeah.
mind. There's a.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
doing like
got
badminton or
a
something.
tennis,
Yeah.
tennis
It's like
racket.
a
Wow.
special needs.
It's the one sport that Michael
job.
Jordan didn't do.
Yeah, right.
He's playing badminton and soccer.
Mm.
Yeah, right.
And he's got a baseball glove mitt on too. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
This is golf, not a rock concert.
Sports.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's too bad you weren't at CAX, Andrew, because we went to Buffalo Wild Wings. It was such a sports moment too. Yeah.
Yes.
It was fucking. What
You
was
don't
it?
say.
It was baseball and golf or something. It was like and then there was like a UFC fight going on.
Two fucking riveting sports right there.
And then-
Baseball and golf.
Baseball, golf, and then a UFC fight. So it's like this. It was like boring, and yeah.
What
Yeah,
the fuck?
but then there was like some kind of psychotic chick, like jujitsu dance. I don't know what it was.
No, they had the world.
Yeah, that was badass.
They had
with
the world
the
martial arts
the
championships.
gymnastics. Yeah,
Yeah, it was like
gymnastics. that
insane. They
kill
looked
you.
totally crazy. The look on their face, but it was amazing what they're doing.
Yeah, we're like, well, she doesn't like boys, so she doesn't.
Oh
They just
boy.
would end there with like this look on their face, like, "Wow!"
God!
They're screaming sports.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was the whatever. I don't know. Under like it was mostly kids, but it was like the world. It was like the open championships tournament
were like
where they get to
teenagers.
make up their own forms and do their thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Freestyle.
Yeah.
it was incredible what they were doing, but man,
Yeah.
it was kind of a crack up. The look on their face at the
Oh
end.
God. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I look as
Yeah.
nasty and mean and loud as possible,
Yes.
I got this. Yeah.
Yep.
God, that was funny.
Fucking robbed.
Oh.
All right. Last beer. I got out of bed.
Right.
Yeah, and then the meeting ends.
And then
Nice.
the meeting is over.
Yeah.
Oh,
The meeting
the
is
Google
adjourned.
It might be over already.
Yes, exactly.
Arcade meets.
Actually, it's
Swap
gonna
meet,
like.
MEAT.
Oh, are you?
Oh,
Leo?
nice.
Leo,
Talk to
check
you all
it
next week.
That was
Absolutely.
my-
Good to see you all.
All
All right, Leo.
Leo.
Thanks
Yeah,
for coming
nice
by.
to have
Congrats
All
on
right,
the board.
Jay
Leo.
Leno, visiting us tonight.
Thanks for having me back.
Cheers.
Yeah.
you. Night.
Leo.
Cheers.
It's nice to see Leo again.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. He lives.
Well, my arcade is mostly recovered from CAX.
That's
I'm actually like feeling pretty good about it because when things always come
It's
back
on
a
the
little.
mend.
Like,
Yeah, it's exactly. Yeah,
like
limping.
Cloak and Dagger's back to health, right?
Yes, yeah, Cloak and
So
Dagger.
good.
it's
I
always-
was really bummed it took the hit because I wanted
Yeah.
to play it.
well, and it was still playable. It just looked
It's all
uncomfortable.
scrambled a
Just
little bit. Yeah.
jail bars. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
that
it has-
game is
yeah.
really important to play without scrambly because of you got to dodge a lot of bullets. and
There's
stuff,
such
so.
Right, yeah.
tiny
Yeah.
little
Yeah,
details.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah,
and it
you
was-
can't
yeah,
play
it
that
was-
glitched out.
yeah, and that's just it. Like it was, yeah, it had like a little jail bar thing, so it wasn't
Yeah.
like totally garbled. But yeah,
I got
definitely.
to play it before it got scrambled, so I am
Nice.
happy I at least got to play it once.
Yeah. And it was an easy fix. Other than I still find. I mean, to this day, I still find desoldering the chips on the game PCBs to be disturbing.
You're
'cause
not
those-
alone
yeah.
though. That's
I'm
yeah.
afraid you're gonna arc two of them and not notice it, and then
Traces,
you're gonna
too.
fuck something up.
Well, yeah, it's removing them. Like I don't mind
Oh.
soldering them on is no problem for me. I
You
can do
take
that
them
all day
totally
long.
out, and then you put them back in, then resolder them.
No, so you take them out and I had to replace it.
Yeah,
Oh, you're
it was-
replacing
it was a
chips.
bad RAM
Okay.
chip. Yeah.
Yeah. it's bad
Oh,
RAM
I
chip.
thought you were just doing just resoldering, like reflowing everything.
Reflow.
No, I could do that in my. I mean, like
I thought
that.
that's all you did. I didn't know you actually repaired.
Yeah.
She does
Yeah,
that
no,
in
I
bed.
have-
Wow.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. No, so I had to. It was a bad. Yeah, it was. I mean, thank goodness for the test mode. So yeah, and it directed me to it. It was only the one IC, but it's the removing of them. And this one went. It was a good pull. This one was about the best that I've had in terms of like the fewest number of problematic legs to get out of there. And I didn't have to worry about saving the IC or anything like that. But yeah, it's still like I hate, the boards are just so much more delicate than working on the monitor chassis or the power supplies. Like it's just, ugh, they're just so little. And I worry about damaging the board and lifting the pads or the trace. But it went well, and it was, thank God I managed to do this in under an hour, and that's like fucking remarkable for me to be like under an hour. I got it replaced, and so yeah, now it's beautiful, and I'm like, damn it, okay, now I need to bring it back to CAC so people don't know that's not all fucked up.
You put a big
so,
sign
yes.
on it that says new and approved.
Yes, exactly.
So my drunken memory, Carrie, you said something about you read like 7B or 78 or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was the funniest thing. Yeah. So it brings up the self test. And, of course, it's well, first of all, the monitor is a little screwed up anyway, so it's not perfect because of the issue with the RAM. But but still, that was totally on me because I'm looking at it and it says bad RAM. It's what was it? Bitmap, bad RAM 78. So I'm like 78. So I'm like, where the fuck is 78? I'm not seeing 78 anywhere. I'm looking all over. I'm literally going on the internet trying to figure out like, how do I figure out where this location is? And then I realized in looking at it that it's 7B with a capital B. It just looked like 78. I'm like, oh, I'm so stupid.
78? That's like off the bottom on the floor.
Yeah, right.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
78.
They kind of do a grid pattern on the surface, right? Like, there's columns and rows, right? So columns are letters, rows are numbers, however it works out.
Right. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Get an X
so
and Y
stupid.
to figure
Yeah,
out
had it been any other letter, I probably would have been fine. Like, I wouldn't have.
Yeah.
But
if it was like 7C, you'd be like, oh,
it's simple. Easy peasy. But it was. I'm like 78. Where the fuck is 78? How do you find? I'm looking at the manual.
Fuck this game.
7B.
Yeah. So that's back and working. And elevator action. I got some new bolts, and I have that joystick on there. Nobody's fucking taking that joystick off next year, that's for sure. And I'll lock the coin door.
Loctite it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
They're gonna have to rip off that whole fucking control panel if they want.
Yeah.
Whoa. Did someone stole your joystick at
No.
Okay.
No, my joystick was there. Some of the bolts were missing.
Okay.
But they also could have just fallen out. So I don't know why. It was just weird. And I did my
well, one was on the floor, I found.
Yeah, one was on the floor, and then the other two were just MIA entirely.
Weird.
3 of the 4 carriage bolts holding the joystick on.
Gak was the one that noticed it because I was just oblivious to it, and then he's like, "Hey, have you seen this?" And I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, we just set the machine down, and we were kind of waiting, because people are going back and forth moving machines, and I look at it, I'm like, "Whoa, this is the joystick totally moving around." Like 3 of the bolts are missing.
Yeah, and again, did anyone say anything?
No,
give a heads up?
Like, no, and there was someone playing it the whole fucking time. Like there was someone on that machine more than any of the others all the time.
Yeah, no, you're right. It was super popular. I'm really glad that I brought it. But I'm going to put little signs on all of my games. They're going to have personalized Carrie Z signs with my phone number and
then a smile. You're on camera.
Look out, the stalkers will be stalking.
Yes, exactly.
Smile. You're on camera.
Shit.
Yeah.
Might want to get a Google phone number for that weekend.
Yeah. I'm not
a burner phone. Necro said,
I'm not Jason Bourne.
You sank my PCB.
So many dick pics.
Yeah. Oh, that's cute. 7B saying my PCB. Cute. And
she's gonna get all these texted pictures of some random hairy balls on her control panel.
Oh my God, I would laugh so much.
Oh God.
No. You know that I would be so like that would
just a dick in a coin slot.
Oh my God.
Which like minty fresh cloak and dagger with some dude's hairy ass all over.
Oh no, that would not be okay. That would not be okay.
That's
Oh God.
Shit.
Okay, maybe they'll come up
Cloak
with a
and
different Gary.
Gagger. Yeah.
Have we done our disclaimer yet?
Yeah.
We should run our disclaimer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're a little late. So
Too late.
And then
You've
the
been
show's
warned.
over.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, and the show's over.
At
And
least
so
we
then
played it.
and then the other one that went down was Gapless, and I figured out that actually it was playing blind. It was just so loud I couldn't tell in that room.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just
Yeah.
so it's the monitor. So I have a bunch. It'll be my first Geo7 rebuild. So I've ordered the cap kit and a new flyback, and
It's
you
like
have
I
to
was
put in
saying
some
though, at least
fuses.
Geo 7s are one of the most easy to work on monitors there is. Like hands down, and they're so well documented, and good flowcharts thanks to Randy Fromm.
Yes, yay, Randy. So yeah, and I ordered a new hot. So there we go. I expect that one to be up and running. So I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling like unlike the first year I brought games to CAX and my pole position was down for like 9 months afterwards. I'm hopeful that I won't be limping and that I'll be up and running by Halloween, which is of course the goal.
Nice.
So
Excellent.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's nice when
cool.
things go according to plan with that RAM chip.
Oh my God,
Self-test, it did its work.
I know.
It did what
Exactly.
it was supposed to do, damn it.
Yeah, I know. Like yay self-test.
Mhm. That's so awesome, though.
Yeah. Oh, good.
It's a good feeling when it's like you fixed your issue.
So Dell's Arcade
Yeah.
says
Yeah, that's usually
there is
in,
one cap misprinted.
Yeah, they usually on the
It's marked
when
on the
it's
maps.
marked. Yes, that's
Yeah.
what I was gonna say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Oh, no,
it's-
misprinted
it's-
sucks.
It's like this warning.
Warning, this broadcast may include images or audio some viewers will find upsetting or disturbing. Despite its name, it is a crapshoot whether the arcade hangout will involve any actual arcade-related content.
It actually
The broadcast
plays
will
better.
inevitably contain explicit language, adult themes, and depending on the drunkenness level,
does
stories
play
of childhood more appropriately shared in a therapeutic setting. Viewers and listeners of the arcade
But we
hangout will
don't
be
see the
exposed to the
video of
images
it.
and sounds of eating, drinking, vaping, and burping. The hosts are unapologetic for such behavior and encourage viewers to eat,
You have
drink,
to-
vape,
you
and
have to
burp
do a
along with
screen
them.
share or
As evidenced by
something,
the number of
Jim, if you-
subscribers to the channel, instances of repeated exposure to the arcade
that's
hangout
right.
are rare, but can result in
No,
wanting to use the
it's
phrases,
going.
"Why can't you grow an ass?" and "tan"
All we
at
hear-
Yeah, we
inappropriate
can't
times.
see it,
The
though.
arcade
Audio.
hangout will not be held liable for viewers experiencing a poop-related bonus.
Everyone
If
else
any
can,
poop-related
though.
bonus lasts more than 4 hours, we actually do not want to know about it. Even we have standards, albeit exceptionally low ones. On behalf of all of the hosts, viewer discretion is advised.
You guys can't, but everyone else can because it's on
Ah.
my
Yeah.
screen.
Yeah.
So on
Oh,
the
got
stream, it's there. But yes, next time if we ever do this again, I'll screen share for your
Why
sake.
can't you grow an ass in 10 inappropriate times?
Yeah.
Hey, I was watching a tribute to, I don't know, Disneyland rides or something, and this guy started talking about how much. Oh, what was he talking about? Biloxi Blues or whatever. But what was the movie where he
Biloxi
says
Blues,
10?
like with Matthew Broderick.
Yeah.
Not Biloxi Blues. What's the movie with 10 in it? 10.
Varsity
Varsity Blues?
Oh,
Varsity
Varsity
Blues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. Something with
Biloxi
blues in
Blues.
it.
It's like, there's a big difference between like Biloxi Blues, Neil Simon play versus Varsity Blues.
I'm a little buzzed, so
Yeah,
I'm
no,
trying
that's
to like
good.
remember. Thank you for helping me out, though. That's what I was talking about. Anyway, yeah, it was just funny when someone else makes the reference, and then they showed a clip of the guy going tan. I'm like, oh my god, someone else finds this as funny as we do.
Yeah.
I happened
yeah,
on I was at my buddy's place on the 4th of July. His parents live on the lake, and so like they do a 4th of July gathering every year. And one of their friends was there. I forget her name, but I made the Varsity Blues reference, and I'm used to people not picking up on it. And she got it right away, and she started laughing. She's like, "Yeah, tan." And I'm like, "Yes!" It's so gratifying when someone picks up on those
I also
things.
seen the movie, remembers that, and then you do the quote, and they remember the quote. They're like,
Yeah.
like when I said patina, and then Andrew goes, "Is that from The Wiz?" Like, how did you guess that? Right, Andrew? I don't know how he guessed that.
I still think about that because like a teen.
I know it sticks out in your head.
In my head, yeah.
It's
As soon as you
such a
said that, I
weird
was
part.
like, he's crying, and then he rusts away, and then
I miss Tina.
You guys see the link that Eric just posted of the giant Miss Pac-Man wall?
Yeah.
I agree. Like, yes, the coin door it looks weird, but
So
It's
cool.
somebody made
It's
wall art.
not centered properly. It's bugging me.
What is it on Reddit?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
the Reddit post. Yeah.
Oh, is that
Oh,
what it was?
geez. So he painted it to
Pretty
look like.
badass.
It is
Yeah.
cool. Though.
Yeah,
It's like a
it's
giant
really
machine.
badass.
Yeah.
And it's lit up too. And it's got a big ass
Yeah.
border in it.
Yeah,
That's,
that's
rad.
things. Yeah.
that's some respect for that. That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
That's freaking cool.
Yeah.
Did
Crazy.
he hand paint the? I mean, how did he do the wall? He
Probably
hand paint that?
I guess you'd use like a projector, right? And then
Maybe.
outline it.
Yeah.
Projector would be the easiest
Oh,
way.
yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, I must
That's
have
what I
clicked
would
on the
do.
wrong link because I'm not seeing.
that's really cool though.
You're seeing googly eyes, flappy.
Oh shit!
I'm seeing. I'm seeing what I
You want
want
some of
to
that?
see.
Like, what kind of Miss Pac-Man slide art is that?
Yeah.
Where do you put the quarter? Oh, I see where you put it.
Oh, it's the Reddit one. Oh, there we go. Okay.
What is actually in the coin slots? So those are all lit up like bright white.
Yeah, those are lit. Like
Wow.
it's from inside.
Is
All right.
there like something
It-
special in there you can grab?
Yeah.
It's
Like
it's
a
doors.
trash
It's the doors
can.
into the area.
Those are like doors to the
It's the doors. It's the windows
Oh,
and the doors.
Oh, it's like-
that's
it's-
rad.
oh,
It's two
yeah.
doors.
Oh, that's super badass.
Yeah.
Like to the kitchen
Oh
or something.
yeah,
like
when
that?
you blow it
Yeah.
up. Oh, look
in
at
and
that.
out doors to the kitchen. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, that's so
That's
cool.
pretty clever. Yeah.
100%.
Uh-huh.
Much respect. That's
That
cool. as
that
fuck.
quarter's
Yeah.
gonna fall on
That's
someone's
cool.
head.
I'm gonna paint the front of my house to look like that.
Right.
Yeah. I'm
And the
sure.
divorce papers will
I
come
was gonna
right
say,
at
yeah, I
next.
was about to say, I'm sure your wife would be awesome with that.
Surprise! Yeah.
Oh my god, that's really
That's
cool.
cool as
though.
fuck. Yeah.
Real creative.
Oh, Seabart's hitting the whatever colostomy bag, whatever he's got going on there.
Uh-oh.
Colostomy bag. What?
Is that a
Was
canteen?
he just taking a shit on air again? Are you getting
He's
a boner?
taking a shit in his bag. Yeah.
Are you getting a
Yeah,
boner?
It's
You get a boner.
Nice.
It's a
The
Canadian Mickey.
It was a
Oh.
Star Wars Cantina.
Is that
So
like
you
put a urine sample?
Yes.
Yes. Well, you could. I wouldn't want to use that as a shot though, but
Seabart's busy roofing himself.
Yes.
Yeah.
but
That's
you
a
can get
Oh, God,
you
dare
can get
ya.
900
He's getting
mils.
laid tonight.
So you can take advantage of himself.
Yeah.
He's
I'll
100%
switch to the
getting laid
stranger
tonight.
in the bed.
I'm gonna Me
switch to
Too
the stranger
myself.
one.
Yes.
You know, it's a
Somebody's
flask.
getting their pooper wrecked tonight.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
This happens to
but
be
no, it's a,
himself.
you put in your
We'll see it
liquor
on
of choice.
YouPorn later.
Yeah.
and that-
Yeah.
He's
And then you
streaming a
open it.
different stream.
and then you can let the poor man speak. Damn it. Then you squeeze it, and you can
He's a
get
man of
a
means.
half ounce pour or a full ounce.
Oh, weird.
And it makes it has there's a line.
So
you
it's
can make
like a
perfect pour.
fancy flask.
Yep, basically it's a flask that you can squeeze to pour,
That's cool.
And it's recyclable.
and then you grab one of these guys on the way home from work because you're
penis?
too lazy to grab a 2-4.
You buy a pizza so you can get another one.
So that was last week.
Yes, I know.
Like, yeah, I'll have a medium pizza, and it's the one.
That sounds
pizza
like
shop.
Dave from Buffalo's logic.
Yeah.
Well, it's the one pizza shop that's open past 11 o'clock on a Tuesday, and they don't sell the big 2-liter bottles. The biggest they sell is 7-10 bottles.
Hi.
It's like, what the hell? It's like, oh, well, we're not allowed to sell them because we're a restaurant. It's like, no, you're
So
not. It's a
they-
pizza
anybody
shop.
here other than myself? Anybody here other than myself?
My penis, I like you.
I love that.
Hi.
Anybody here other than myself?
I can hear you, Jack.
They found a game deal that like they had to get a bunch of cash quick, and it's like your ATM machine only gives you $200 or $300, but you need like $400 or $500. Then you go through like the grocery store line, you buy a pack of gum, so you get your $100 or $200 cash back.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna buy a pack of gum plus I want $100 cash back.
Sounds like a terrible idea for a YouTube tutorial video.
Mm. I have done that, Gak, though. I've done that very thing. You get the cheapest thing that you find on the candy rack.
Actually, ironically,
Tic Tac.
if Yodi's still in the chat, that's how I got the 720. I think he got gifted from CoinDork that bought it from me.
But as you can see,
'Cause I had
it
to
looks
get enough
fantastic.
cash to buy that 720.
Oh, nice. So Gabriel's asking in the IRC, there's no IRC on the Hangout tonight?
But you're in the IRC after.
Yeah.
Woo.
Gabriel, we love you.
Some kind of Inception hangout question.
We
Yeah,
are
feels
not
meta.
online.
It's a Google
Yes, this
meeting
is not the
inside a-
online you were looking for.
It's
right?
it's a Google meeting inside a Hangout, streamed through OBS, streamed through, restreamed through Restream. Yeah.
the lengths people go to
Oh,
not
yeah.
pay shit.
There's
for
no
their
there's no
streaming.
IRC there's no IRC link in the post for YouTube though, because it's weird this
Oh,
week.
yeah.
Yep. We're still trying to figure it out. We're lucky
Yeah.
we even got live tonight.
There was a good chance it wasn't going to happen.
And you
but
can all-
luckily
you can
I was
all
sober.
think-
Gabriella, you better be prepping your house because I think you're going to have a whole shit ton of people there come next Arcade
Next
Expo
summer.
next year.
I told them we're all coming to your house.
Yeah.
Big
So-
summer party.
You and James and the kid better get ready.
But no, you can all thank Jimbo Dini for getting this, spending
Shit
40
show.
minutes figuring
It
this
was
thing
a long
out.
time, right? Because
Yeah.
we've been recording or streaming for an hour and a half. So and it
But to his credit, I don't know if anybody else here would figure that shit out. You'd be like, maybe next week.
this is my first
Yeah,
time
pretty much.
streaming anything, so it was like
Yeah.
it's just I'm amazed that we didn't have more
Beta
problems.
test.
Yeah, it's beta, but it also doubles as my beta testing for arcade stuff when I want to do gameplays.
There you go.
Yeah,
Can't wait for your next video.
it's
Box
close.
Fanatic, Gabriella.
It's
There we
close.
go.
It's I'm 3/4 of the way done with it. I've been fucking working my ass off to get it done. Because I was on the phone with my folks last weekend, I think. Oh yeah, last Friday, and I was telling them that it's a pain in the ass because I have to recreate problems that I had. So I have to like go back. Okay, I need to create this issue with whatever, with this grounding thing, or with why the little Chinese converter didn't work so well, and I have to convert.
Ding, 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 ding.
And honestly, like it was more work than I thought to do that. But yeah, I had to like build build old harnesses, I guess, so to show like why this didn't work. But it's I'm almost there. I got a little bit left, about 5 minutes, I think, of the
look at
video.
that.
What happened?
All right, so it just changed on me. I see a four-way
Yeah.
split screen now all of a sudden.
Oh,
Did somebody drop out?
Something happened.
someone
Oh.
left.
So it-
Mock left.
Mock left.
Oh, there he
Oh,
is.
there he,
Oh,
now he's
now
back.
we're back to okay.
So you
can
guys-
change the layout for yourselves. though.
Yes.
Bottom right corner, if you go down there, you can change
Yeah.
the ellipsis, the vertical ellipsis. You can change the layout.
Yeah.
So what
There's-
you're
there's-
seeing may not be what Jim is seeing and the rest of the world is seeing.
No, you're not, because
Yeah.
I manually selected it. Because if you don't,
Yeah.
then it automatically switches like what's happening to you guys.
Right.
Neat.
It's bizarre to me though. Like so this is Google Meeting, or Meet or whatever, and then there's
MEAC.
Hangout. But Hangout, the only thing,
Oh hell yeah!
the only thing the only reason why we're not
Nobody
doing
caught my
a
joke,
Hangout
right?
though
No
is
complaints.
because the only reason we're not doing a Hangout is because they stopped.
us.
They only stopped doing the Hangouts on air through YouTube.
Yeah.
So like you can
We could
still
still
do a
do
Hangout.
this,
We could be doing a
but
casual
It would be
Hangout.
streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's so bizarre that they have, because this is not much different than Hangout at all. So like why do they have both of these? I
It's
don't-
the connection to YouTube, maybe.
yeah.
Well, because this is through. So the Meet that we're in right now is through my company, which is the reason why I have to approve all of you to join.
Oh, that's
It's a
why.
private thing.
I wondered
Yeah.
why.
So yeah, it's because Google hosts a bunch of my shit. So this is all through tw34k.com.
So like
And
if I
so-
wanted to start a Google Meet, would I have to pay then?
No, I don't.
Or-
I don't pay.
Okay.
It's just that all my shit's registered through it. And I've
Okay.
been using it forever. So
Interesting.
it's part of the G Suite and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just part of hosting a domain there.
Okay.
So if you had a domain, you'd probably it would work just fine. Maybe if you have just a regular Gmail account, you could do this. I don't know.
Interesting. Yeah.
But my company's domain is hosted through that. So that's why you guys have to do the
Gotcha. Okay.
The IRC is
I
having
wonder-
way too much fun with the meat thing.
Yeah,
Just
I
saying.
know. I was feeding them the meat,
You
Yes.
were. So,
and apparently they're gobbling it up.
I wonder why
Yeah.
Google,
Oh.
because Google owns YouTube, so why would they
Yeah,
cut their ties? Like,
exactly.
why do they cut their ties?
Because they're probably going to introduce a paid service.
They're-
Wait
yeah,
for
they're-
it.
they
Yeah,
wanna do
I'm
their own.
sure that's what it is. They're figuring out a
Yeah.
way to monetize stuff.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
Yeah. Fuckers.
Yeah, they get.
Not the owner of Google is probably worth billions upon billions of dollars, but hey, he wants to make a couple more billion off of the backs of
Right. He
shows
has an
like this.
obligation to his stockholders. Mhm.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, you know what I say.
I say we kill him. Yeah! I say we hang him, then we kill him. Yeah! I say we stomp him. Yeah! Then we tattoo him. Yeah! Then we hang
Then
him.
we hang him.
Yeah! And then we kill him.
him.
Yeah!
Say we let him go.
And then fucking Elvira comes in. I say you let me have
let
him
me have
first.
him.
Oh, Cassandra Peterson.
All right.
Any
I'm
of Bleak's wet dreams.
out of beer.
Oh, does that mean we're ending the meeting?
Yeah,
know.
it's just like
Yeah.
it's just like guy talk.
I'm like,
When
Yeah,
we're out
that's
of
right.
booze.
I'm like,
we already went past the half price on the meat market, so
Yeah.
now we're down to the nitty gritties. Yep.
that's it.
All right, that sounds like a good.
Another one in the bag.
Yeah, somehow.
What was that 182?
182, yeah.
Wow.
Longest running live.
Are we gonna hit
podcast.
200
Yeah.
come Spring Fest, or is it not?
No,
quite yet?
there's no way we're gonna do 18 more episodes between.
No, 200
Like-
should be end of November, beginning of December, somewhere
Yeah,
in
it's gonna
that.
be the end of the
Okay.
year.
Ah.
So we've got 4 or 5 weeks shy.
Yeah.
Mathematician.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
I've done the math.
Nitty gritty arcade titty.
Wow.
Mm.
It'll be our bicentennial episode.
Oh boy.
Holy cow.
Yeah, right.
We'll have to,
I
we'll have to
may-
dress up in like you know,
Robin Williams'
Yes.
worst
colonial
movie
gear or
ever.
something.
Bicentennial Man.
Yeah.
I don't know. Popeye.
He's had pretty
terrible.
bad ones.
Oh,
Yeah.
Popeye is not a
Oh.
good movie.
Well,
No.
that'd be a great video for getting a bunch of like fucking shit and flack on YouTube. Like if I did a top 10 worst Robin Williams movies list,
Oh, that would be awesome.
I would get like 10,000
it.
thumb downs.
Do
Yeah,
it.
at least.
Wait a minute. I actually kind of like Bicentennial Man.
Well, then you can you can
All
comment
right.
and disagree with Jim,
I-
but he
I'm
can
not-
still do his top 10 worst Robin Williams movies.
I would
No, he
get
totally
such
can.
shit. People would
And-
fucking hate. Oh god, that'd be
That-
funny.
Oh, you got to do it.
And like, what else would you have in the top 10 though? I'm just curious. Like,
On the bottom 10.
Jim, if
Or
you
bottom
did that,
line, yeah.
you'd lose your monetization.
I don't have monetization. I would
I
be
know
in the
that.
negatives. I'd be like,
Uh,
I'd have to
good-
pay for my channel.
Goodwill Hunting is that going to be one of your Robin
No.
Williams? Fuck.
I don't think so.
Or what dreams may come? with
Yeah,
Cuba
that
Gooding?
one. Or the what's the one where he's like a photo
Flubber.
What
Photoshop.
1 hour photo?
1 hour photo? Yeah.
I'd put Flubber.
Oh, I
in.
like that
that
movie.
one's a little
I would say that.
I like
That
all
was
three
actually
of
one
those
I liked
movies.
too.
I'd put Flubber in there.
Oh, Flubber's fucking
Oh,
awful.
yeah.
1 hour, 1 hour
All right.
photo was it was creepy.
Yeah, which is totally 100% correct. I
Yeah,
mean,
but
forget
he's-
Robin
he's-
Williams
he's
in that
supposed to be a
role,
funny,
but, like-
hilarious guy.
No,
Like,
but it's a
almost
serious
horror
dramatic
movie.
role, and it's fucked
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, yeah.
Dead
you're-
Poets Society, yeah, that's another one. You know, put that one there. I don't know.
See a
People
dead
like to
face.
list.
I'm not
like-
even a huge Robin
yeah.
Williams fan, but like
Yeah.
all the movies you're listing off are actually they're not terrible. I mean, they're not like, oh my god, that's a
There,
fucking
well,
awful movie.
you'd get people like some people. There's a lot of nostalgia factor for a lot of movies, so that's the thing you're competing
Yeah.
with.
Yeah.
So, because like if you said Hook, people would be like, "Fuck you," because I love that movie when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And-
Blah,
but
blah, blah.
it's-
Yeah. Death to Smoochie, maybe.
Death to Smoochie is fucking amazing. I
Is
love that
it?
movie. Oh my
I
god,
don't.
dude,
I barely remember it.
Everyone's gonna go do some homework and watch
Yeah.
every. Robin
I know.
Williams.
Well, I'm looking at. I'm trying to like a lot of these.
What's the
I
one
have
where
no
he was like
memory
a
of.
little? He plays like a little kid, like he's like in elementary school or something.
Oh,
But he's his
Jack.
normal age.
Jack.
Jack, yeah. That one was kind of.
What's the one
He
where
was
he's a
in
doctor?
he was in an awful lot
Oh.
of family movies.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah. Those ones would be easy, but like everything you
The
guys have
World
mentioned.
According to Garp, I enjoyed that one. I did enjoy that one. The World According to Garp. Did you guys remember that one?
Yeah, Patch Adams. That's the one where
Patch
he's
Adams.
about-
Thank you. I was digging for that one. Yeah. He
Yeah,
just
no,
plays
I'm looking
Robin
at
Williams.
the. I'm looking at the thing. I'm looking
Yeah.
at the list. I'm
Yeah.
cheating because I'm like, because there's a bunch of these I have
Good Morning
no
Vietnam.
clue what these are.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
that's
could just
a classic right
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Good
I-
morning.
Like a
Well,
Merry
right now
Friggin'
though, we're just listing Robin Williams movies though. We're
Right,
not-
like a Merry
Yeah.
Friggin' Christmas. Does anyone know a Merry Friggin'
Aladdin?
Christmas?
Wow,
I don't know that one.
No,
I don't know if
absolutely anything.
Nope.
He was the voice of Dennis the dog.
Straight to video. Sorry.
What
Yeah.
sounds terrible is Night at the Museum, Secret of the Tomb.
Oh, those Night at the
Oh,
Museum
yes.
movies.
Yeah.
So I think there's.
you,
Oh
need
yeah,
something where- you
those-
need
those-
something where he's like a lead. Yeah, where he's
Mhm.
got a major
Yeah.
role.
I agree. Yeah, more of a lead role.
I personally hated Mrs. Doubtfire, but
Well, yeah, but that's just him playing Tootsie.
My first day
Yeah.
home and already getting hot flashes.
which is also a movie I hated.
Yeah, no, that's just him. Yeah, just it was just Tootsie. Yeah, right, exactly. But if it's a movie where he's not just playing Robin Williams as Robin Williams, where he's just the same fucking character, like 1 Hour Photo, like Bicentennial
Yeah.
Man, like What Dreams May Come. It's like those are actual like that's where he was. Good Will Hunting. These are movies where he was stretching as an actor. and
Yeah.
I fucking love that.
Yeah.
I do too. I
And
like those movies. The movies
all-
where he plays
on
himself.
a whole where
so
it's
much.
like, yeah, it may not be a movie you like Bicentennial Man might not be like your favorite movie, but it's like him as an actor in that movie, he didn't just do his thing, his same
Yeah.
shit. There was Aladdin was just fucking Robin Williams doing Robin Williams.
Yeah.
No, Bicentennial Man, is that when he's a robot?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. I thought it was
But-
a different movie. No,
Yeah.
that one I like that movie. All right.
Yeah,
It's
and
kind
he
of
goes-
kind of sad.
he goes no, it's a horrible
It's
sad
like
movie. He
it's
goes
like
really
AI.
sad,
It's like AI. It's too long.
It's really
of a
well
movie.
made, though.
It is
Yeah.
long, but like at the end of it, it's like he's like goes through this whole like coming to terms with his own mortality and death as a robot. It's like really fucking some pretty
Deep.
impressive.
It makes me
deep
sad
stuff.
when I
Yeah.
watch it, but it's really well made.
Double feature
and-
that
and-
movie
yeah.
and the Truman Show. No, I was kidding.
And
it wasn't even in
Right.
that.
No,
and what-
no,
what-
no, you
what-
know, but you can make the argument about Jim Carrey is what I was going for about like.
Oh, he has a,
Yeah, oh,
he has
yeah,
a bunch
yeah,
of bad movies
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
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 But like What Dreams May Come. Like
experimenting
he
out
goes
there.
after his so he dies in a car accident and his wife commits suicide and he has to go to like some vision of her own hell to rescue her from her suicide. That movie's fucking amazing and super dark.
Wait,
Yes.
is this the what dreams may come or
Yes.
whatever?
Yeah, with,
okay,
with Cuba Gooding Jr.
yeah, yeah. And he dreams in paint.
Yeah,
which is
well,
neat.
it's like it becomes the heaven is just like this sort of like
of what your
projection
fantasy of it would
of,
be.
yeah, what your vision of
Mhm.
it. There's some great like I
Weird.
anyway, it's super weird and stuff, but it's
Well,
like
I
this,
like
goes,
that.
this goes
it's
back to
not
my
Robin
thing.
Williams
like,
being
this-
Robin
No,
Williams.
yeah, no.
This just goes
It's-
back to my argument of like if I did a video like that, people would just oh my god,
Yeah.
how can you?
Yeah.
It's perfect. It's a troll video. It's a fucking yeah.
It'll go viral for all the wrong reasons.
Hey, 8,000 like down or dislikes. Yeah, thumbs downs.
All right.
All right, let's kill
You
it.
guys ready to kill it?
Yes. How do I kill this show now?
Yeah.
just hit the power button on your computer.
Well,
Yeah, that'd do
next
it.
week, I'm traveling next week. I don't know if I'm going to be able to chime in or not. I'll try, but I'll be
Oh.
traveling through Monterey.
You're a traveling man.
Oh, nice.
Oh. They have internet in Monterey.
I think so. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they do. They
Depends on
do.
how drunk I am, which is either good or bad.
No, yeah,
but-
no. If you are, then you totally have to join.
Yes. Yep. We're heading to Riverside to check out a couple of colleges for my son Seth. So we'll be working our way
nice.
back up north via
AKA Seth Guy on Clav. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, right, yeah.
No,
Yeah,
on Clav, he's Cornita Boy 101.
Okay.
he's Buttershots.
Yes.
Four.
Oh,